I'm the boss, so I'm in charge at home too. If you can't accept that, then let's get a divorce.
Alright, so it's divorce then.
Huh? Why?
Because... another late night. I'm home.
Hey, the house is a total mess. You didn't clean it all.
That's the first thing you say when I walk in? I left early and had to work overtime. I didn't have time to clean.
I'm the boss, so I'm in charge at home too. If you can't accept that, then let's get a divorce.
Alright, so it's divorce then.
Huh? Why?
Because I'm tired of being bossed around, and I'm quitting my job too.
What? Are you serious? You never told me that.
Without me, you can't even put away a single bag. I'm tired of taking your orders both at home and at work. My name is Keiichi Sato. Recently, my wife and boss, Yoko, and I finalized our divorce. And today, I'm also saying goodbye to my job as an engineer at Tokimeki Solutions. Sweet, it's all set. The shutdown process, Tokimeki Core, is perfect. I can finally leave without any regrets.
Keiichi, are you really gonna quit? Without you, Yoko's department won't function. Can't you think about it again?
Mr. Nakamura, I truly appreciate your concern, but I can't stand being near Yoko anymore. She was my boss at work and my wife at home. I just can't keep following her orders any longer.
I see.
Well, as my final contribution to the company, I've completed Tokimeki Core, the shutdown program.
I appreciate everything you did for us. Still, it's a real shame to let your talent go to waste. Actually, I know someone who started a new tech company called Days Technology. It's a rapidly growing startup looking for skilled engineers like you. I can introduce you if you'd like.
Days Technology? Thank you so much, sir. I'd really appreciate that.
Good. I'll reach out to them. I'm sure you'll thrive wherever you go.
Mr. Nakamura, thank you for everything you've done for me. And that's how I left Tokimeki Solutions. And through Mr. Nakamura's introduction, I decided to join Days Technology. Later, back at Tokimeki Solutions after my departure.
Well. Keiichi's gone now, both as my husband and my staff. I wonder if he can really manage on his own without me.
You're right. He got divorced and then took off from our company too. Don't worry, I'm nothing like him. I'll make sure to have your back, Yoko. Yoko, Sasaki, things are gonna get difficult from here on, but I hope you'll both do your best.
Huh? What do you mean, sir?
Please, don't tell me there's some kind of system problem. Your department was running smoothly thanks to none other than Keiichi.
Thanks to Keiichi? What are you talking about, sir? He was just following my orders.
That's not true. Keiichi designed the core of the system in ways that worked for your advantage. And he even managed internal relationships to make things easier for you. Huh? No way. You got promoted not because of your own ability, but because he quietly made everything workable behind the scenes. In fact, the offer for the department head position was made to Keiichi before you.
What?
Even then, he turned it down, saying he wanted to stay behind the scenes as an engineer.
I had no idea. But we'll be fine without him. As department head, I'll make sure this division runs perfectly.
That's right, sir. I'll support Yoko and help our company grow even more. I really hope so. I'm counting on you both.
2 months later, things began to change at Tokimeki Solutions after my departure.
Hada, why is this new project stalled at the design stage?
Yoko, the engineering team is in trouble. Your instructions are technically inefficient and full of contradictions. In the past, Keiichi would sort out all those technical issues for us.
Don't be ridiculous. That just means the engineers are slacking off.
You want us to provide concrete simulation results? For the memory efficiency you proposed the other day? Well, please, just give me a second. The manual we used to have is gone. How am I supposed to answer these questions? Back then, Keiichi used to prepare all the prototypes and simulation codes behind the scenes. The only reason we could answer technical questions was Because of the simple response manual Keiichi created. Now that it's gone, we can't answer client questions properly, and we've started losing contracts.
But be quiet. Anyway, just get back to work and do what you're supposed to. Sasaki, I just got a call from Totei Logistics. Their core system, Tokimeki Core, has been intermittently shutting down since this morning.
What? Tote Logistics? That's our biggest client. And that system was the one Keiichi completed right before he quit.
They said they couldn't identify the cause. So they requested an emergency technical audit from a startup called Days Technology.
Days Technology. That's the company Mr. Nakamura introduced Keiichi to.
No way. Did Keiichi leave some kind of trap behind? Go to the technical department right now and check the system.
Yes, ma'am.
In the meantime, I managed to land a job at Days Technology thanks to Mr. Nakamura's introduction. There, I was mentoring a young engineer named Yui Matsumoto. She was a fast learner and an eager, dedicated engineer.
Keiichi, we're really glad you decided to join Days Technology.
Thanks, Yui. I'll do my best to support you however I can.
First of all, about that communication process code you wrote for the last project, there's not a single wasted line. It's simple, yet incredibly scalable. I've never seen code this elegant before.
I'm glad to hear that.
It showed me right away how proficient you are in engineering.
Thanks. I'll keep doing my best.
Oh, by the way, we just received a request from Totei Logistics to investigate their system core. Apparently, that system was built by Tokimeki Solutions, the company you used to work for.
I see. Let's take a look right away.
This is unbelievable. The core of this system is such a chaotic mix of processes. It's a miracle it's been running until now. It's like someone outside the system has been constantly forcing everything to line up somehow.
Exactly.
If I'm reading this right, it looks like there's a mechanism that forcibly shuts the system down once it gets overloaded, to keep the problem from spreading further.
You're really sharp. I'm the one who built that logic.
Hold on. You're the one who designed this?
Yeah, when I was at Tokimeki Solutions. I wanted to build a structure that could solve problems even without me there. As long as I was around, I acted as an auto-correction function. But my ex and the higher-ups only got comfortable in that easy setup and stopped growing.
I see.
That's why, in the end, I built in that forced shutdown program. After I left, all their technical debt piled up beyond control, and that logic finally kicked in.
You really are incredible.
And after the analysis of Tokimeki Core was complete, Yoko and the others were summoned by Tote Logistics CEO, Mr. Ikeda.
Yoko, Sasaki, what on earth is going on here? Your system contained a time bomb designed by your former employee, Keiichi Sato.
Sir, that's definitely a personal act of revenge from Keiichi after he quit.
That's right. We weren't informed about any of this. Is that so? Let's hear it directly from Days Technology. Hello? Yui? Would you mind explaining your findings again, please?
Sure, Mr. Ikeda. According to our analysis, the system shutdown wasn't caused by any malicious intent, but by an extremely advanced safeguard. When the system reached its limit due to excessive processing demands and poor maintenance, it automatically activated to protect the client's operations. Safeguard?
That's right. That's the conscience of an engineer I left behind.
Keiichi? So it really was you.
After I left, I knew you'd continue issuing reckless instructions. This feature was designed as a final safety mechanism to protect clients from irresponsible management decisions.
So in other words, it was your negligence that stopped the client's operations. It proves your company no longer has the technical skill to handle this issue. No way. At this point, I'm not confident about entrusting the system replacement to Tokimeki Solutions. I'm afraid we may have to consider terminating our contract.
But please wait, Mr. Ikeda. We'll fix this, I promise. We'll completely eliminate every flaw in Tokimeki Core and present you with an even more advanced next-generation system.
We've had a long relationship with your company, so I'll wait to see this next-generation system you speak of, but I can't give you much time.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much.
By the way, Yoko, To develop that next generation system, you'll need to understand everything I did behind the scenes from scratch. Good luck with that.
What? I don't need to hear that from you.
Fair enough. Well then, Mr. Ikeda, have a nice day. And so, Tokimeki Solutions found itself in crisis. Tasked by Mr. Ikeda with developing a next generation system, Yoko and Sasaki began to grow increasingly exhausted.
Sasaki, at this point, we'll overcome the crisis not with technical skill, but with a change in organizational management.
Organizational management, you say?
First, we'll forcibly remove that auto-optimization middleware Keiichi secretly built into the system.
Hold on a second. That middleware handled all the technical inconsistencies and complex adjustments Keiichi managed alone. Wouldn't removing it just dump all that burden onto the rest of the staff?
Stop being so timid. If we don't act, we'll lose our deal with Tote Logistics. To avoid that, we'll focus on my instructions and roll out a new process called Fast Approval Minimal Review to bypass unnecessary technical checks. This will speed up development for the next generation system.
But that kind of process will just flood the field with unverified requirements. The development team will fall into chaos.
You've all gotten too comfortable with the easy environment Keiichi created. Quit whining and get to work.
That's insane.
I've got to finish the project proposal. You just handle your part.
And so, after forcing her impossible demands on the team, Yoko ended up spending the night at her messy home, creating a plan with no technical foundation whatsoever.
Ever since Keiichi left, this place has become a mess. I can't even remember the last time I cleaned. Anyway, I have to pull through. I've got this. I still have my long-standing relationship with Mr. Ikeda. If I can finish this proposal, I'll make it through this.
And so, the day came for Tokimeki Solutions to present their next generation system proposal to Tote Logistics.
Mr. Ikeda, here is the development plan for our next generation system, which completely eliminates all flaws in Tokimeki Core.
It's an innovative proposal that far surpasses Days Technology's offer. Yoko, I told you before that I was looking for the essence of technology, but this plan is hollow. There's not a single concrete method explaining how you'll fix the fundamental defects in the core, or how you'll resolve the chaos in your development department.
Well, our development concept took the lead, so we're still working out the details.
We plan to accelerate progress on site and flesh everything out soon.
Mr. Ikeda, it's only natural that this plan feels empty. Ever since Keiichi left, Yoko and Sasaki have dumped every technical burden onto the field.
Hey, what are you saying?
And with that reckless fast approval process they force on us, we've been patching together contradictory code with no one taking responsibility. It's impossible to produce a solid plan under these conditions.
Hara, you little... To be honest, I had a hunch it would turn out like this. Yoko, this isn't a plan. It's just wishful thinking, isn't it? Your company relied entirely on the system Keiichi built. The moment that vanished, you turned to depend on our long-standing relationship, assuming this empty proposal would somehow get through.
No, that's not true.
By the way, where is the classified memorandum related to the security audit? That you promised to bring today.
I'm so sorry, sir. I must have left it on the living room table after working all night. I'll find it and submit it immediately.
That won't be necessary. What we require from your company is a strict security management capability. If you can't keep your own home in order, lose important papers, and rely on others for responsibility, how can I put my faith in you to manage our entire system? We have no intention of taking on any further risk.
Please, sir. Hold on a second.
Hello, I'm Keiichi Sato from Days Technology. I'm sorry for interrupting, but it looks like it's time for our appointment. I've heard everything.
Mr. Ikeda, given what your company is going through, we'd like to offer an emergency data protection plan. Considering the risk of Tokimeki Core's forced shutdown logic activating again, we've developed a dual-core replacement technology that allows operations to continue seamlessly during data migration.
This innovative system was built on the foundation I taught Yui, which she successfully brought to practical use. In other words, this plan represents the combined strength of teamwork at Days Technology.
This is exactly what we've been looking for.
Please, hold on a second.
As for today, Tokimeki Solutions' contract is terminated, and Tote Logistics will entrust its system replacement to Days Technology. No, this can't be.
And so, Tote Logistics officially ended its contract with Tokimeki Solutions and signed a new one with us at Days Technology. As a result, Yoko and Sasaki were both held accountable and demoted from their positions.
Sasaki, despite everything, we still have our jobs. Let's keep pushing and work hard together again.
Oh, so now that you can't handle anything yourself, you're planning to rely on me instead?
Sasaki?
I'm done. As the head of the department, you can't even clean up your own house or handle confidential documents? You're completely useless. Without Keiichi, it's clear you can't even get anything done.
What?
I'm done cleaning up your messes, and I'm not working under you anymore.
After that, Yoko lost every ally she had in the company and resigned voluntarily from Tokimeki Solutions. Word of her failure with Tote Logistics spread, and she couldn't find another job in the same industry. Now, she barely gets by working part-time as a cleaner.
Never thought I'd end up learning how to clean this way.
Meanwhile, Days Technology grew rapidly, becoming a publicly listed company with Tote Logistics as a major partner.
We did it, Keiichi! By the way, I developed a new piece of code on my own.
Oh yeah? Let's see. Looks like this code opens the system here. Wait, there's something written here. Will you go out with me?
It's a secret code that contains my feelings. I needed to code it fast.
Well, if you're cool with someone like me, I'd love to.